Well, hoity hoity, all my lemons hoity toities, it is me, the BoomShoot Ken, formerly known as the Hentai Ken, formerly known as HenKen54 on Twitch, and formerly known as the Cynical Media Troll. How you doing? I'm playing 5 upcoming Boomer Shooter demos, in what I like to call the Battle of the Boomer demos. Essentially what I do here is I pick any 5 upcoming Boomer Shooter demos that you may or may not have heard of, and play an hour of them each, back to back to back to back, either until completion, because most of them are usually just 20 to 40 minutes long, or just for the hour of gameplay. And by the end of it, I will let you know if the game is worthy of a wish list, but as well determine out of these 5 which one was the most fun of the 5, as well as which one by definition is the most boomer shooter of the bunch. And my definition of that is it falls somewhere in line between Duke Nukem 3D and Quake. And as long as you're on the outer periphery or inside between the two, it's good enough for me. If we can call things like Hard Reset a fucking boomer shooter, then God forbid I can take some arena shooters and say they're close enough. Just being real. But we're going to play the last one of this battle, which, to go over what I've played already, we've done about 20 minutes of Galactico. I got stuck on a puzzle. There's something there in the game. It's a little rough around the edges, but it's playable, and I think with a little more polish, there will be a game there. The book is really fun. I hate the second weapon you get in the demo, which is like a blunderbuss shotgun. It's a piece of shit. But the revolver you get, as well as the upgrades and all that, which took me a while to figure out how to get that to work, but once I figured that out, it gets even more fun. Its introduction of mini-bosses is really well done. It's an arena shooter, so it's not going to get anything boom-wise, but there's still some good level exploration to kind of progress to the next arena. So that's kind of cool. It Consumes is not a boomer shooter at all. It's definitely a new take on arena shooters where everything is pitch black and you have a heart, and you use the heart to illuminate the enemies. And it's a really novel concept, and it works. It's roguelite, so, you die, you got to start again, and hopefully you have a better run. I wish I could understand more of how the heart charges up. That I couldn't make heads or tails on, but it's still a really, really good concept. So the book, and It Consumes, I definitely would recommend wishlisting it and watching its progress as it goes forward. High Fructose is another game where I'd say watch the progress of it going forward, because there's a really good game there. It's mostly just combat, or melee combat, usually a sword or whatever have you. Your guns are like attached to the side like you're a mech robot, even though you're like a katana-wielding elephant or fox. It's pretty well animated, and it's made by a studio of only 4 people, so definitely wishlist that one as well. But again, none of these really qualify as boomer shooters, so I'm gonna really have to stretch it to make that determination. But we're gonna finish up with Monke Simulator, a game I'm pretty hyped for. And I'm gonna remove my camera, but here's a fun little fact. Monke Simulator only has 13 followers. That ain't right. Let's make it 14. But enough of me talking. Let's try out the game. See what we got, baby. What? What do you mean, no licenses? Do I have to, uninstall and reinstall the game? Oh no, I'm gonna have to replace Monke Simulator, I guess. Hold on, let's uninstall it, and I'll make another request. Hopefully this works. Here's the playtest. Play now. Install. This might just be a broken demo, and if that's the case, I'll have to replace Monke Simulator, which I'm sorry if that is. I really wanted to play this one. If that is the case, inevitably, then I guess I'll have to play Paperhead EPO, which I'm looking forward to. So Guess it's not all bad. Okay, wait. Yeah, so I must have been sitting on an older playtest model. I have to assume. Yeah. That's fine. At least now I know. But this will be at least also the second playtest I'll be doing. Because I believe... Which one was a playtest? It Consumes was a playtest as well, which, you know, you can sign up easily to do it. Helps the developer. Yeah. Alright, so I have to assume this is the new one, so this should hopefully work. Cool. Alright, now I'm gonna stop talking. Let's, Welcome to the playtest. They taught two apes how to program. Disclaimer, this game was made by apes, for apes, and any and all flaws are the result of apes. Blame the apes. Monke Simulator has been in development since June 2022, if you can call ape smacking keyboards development. However, as the infinite ape theory suggests, given enough time and bananas, monkeys with typewriters will eventually write the complete works for Shakespeare. Ahead of the launch in 2025, there are several features that the apes intend to add and expand upon, including labs, snowy mountain, and interdimensional worlds, deep in combat complexity, collectibles, and secrets galore, expanded ape arsenal of weapons, multiple boss fights, and enhanced enemy AI, updated hub with monkey NPCs and mini-games. Join our Discord and offer... okay. As this is an alpha playtest, please expect bugs and unfinished content. Alright, now I'll shut up and let's enjoy Monke Simulator.
think something was wrong with her, but now, don't fucking look at me. Fine vintage wares all around. trade a fellow ape. Apes together strong. Fuck off. Well, thank you, ape.
Alright, alright. I think I've seen my fair share. Let's put on the old video camera to get my ugly mug. So, this is a fun game. I only have one critique. Because essentially to me this is Crash Bandicoot. Crash Bandicoot first person shooter, which I honestly think is fucking awesome. And the controls for everything, for the most part, are perfect. Except I wish the jumps weren't as spacey, if that makes any sense. It feels like you have 50% gravity in effect when you're jumping. So little platforming sequences like what I just ended on there, they're a little more rough, so to speak. So let's review these fuckers, shan't we? Let's bring this up. Let's fuck it. Let's get it as high up as we can. So all these games, I would say, are definitely worthy of a wish list. In fact, Monke Simulator, since this is a pretty sizable demo, I'm not going to lie, this I'm going to wish list. Oh, I already did. Very nice. But I'm also going to put you into my BoomStock demos. It has earned its place there. So now, the question becomes, since all 5 of these, I recommend you wishlist, except for maybe Galactico. You do that if you want. I think with a little more polish, it's definitely a game I would recommend, but not where it currently stands. So now the question becomes, which one of these 5 was the most fun? And it's between the book and Monke Simulator. I'm going to lean towards Monke Simulator. If you're looking for fun out of these 5 games, that's definitely, I think, the most fun, especially if you like the concept of a first-person parkour game with some light shooting elements. I'm going to play the game a little bit more eventually, just because I'm curious if they do boss fights, how those are going to work. They kind of hyped that up in the beginning, so curious there. And as for Boomer Shooter, you're really pulling hairs here. Monke Simulator is a parkour platformer, not really a boomer shooter, not even really an arena shooter either. High Fructose is definitely an arena shooter, but it's melee based, and It Consumes is definitely an arena shooter. But at least these 3 games that are not anywhere close to anything you define as a boomer shooter, at least they're trying something new, and that's something to be respected. So it's between the book and Galactico, and it's not a lot of weapon variety, though in all fairness, the demo for the book isn't exactly long either, so who knows what's around the bend. So if I'm going to say a boomer shooter for these 5, I'd probably give it to the book. But otherwise, wishlist all of these games with a advisory warning for Galactico. It's not finished by any stretch, but there's a good proof of concept there at least. And these other 4 are definitely more of the unique spins on boomer shooters or arena shooters, which, that's always nice. I'd rather see creativity. And also bear in mind, all 4 of these games that I'm recommending, the book, It Consumes, High Fructose, and Monke Simulator, all of them are made by small development teams. So show them your support. Follow them on Twitch. Usually most of them will have a YouTube channel. I think Monke Simulator might. Let's see. Do they have a YouTube? No, but they have a Discord. So, check them out on that if you got it. But I shall return with another batch of boomer shooter demos that will hopefully be good.